Ja, dit is weer helemaal, dit was een weg.
Ja, toch?
Het is helemaal weer opengemaakt.
Ze hadden hem teruggehaald.
Ja.
In the end, they chose the design that my father had done, the Morning Star flag. And so this flag was installed then in 1961 on December 1st.
I really do feel like I have a privileged position here because, you know, I have access to pretty great education. Also, I can talk publicly about West Papua and not get arrested or get shot or whatever.
I was born in a refugee camp, and that's the place where my mother heard about the assassination on my father.
Kamu dari mana? Saya bilang saya dari Papua. Orang Papua itu kulit hitam. Iya. Emang pikir orang Papua itu apa? Saya pikir mungkin kulit ini kayak begini juga lulus. Bukan, orang Papua itu beda sekali, beda jauh dari orang Indonesia.
Jadi buruan akhirnya terkurung. Yang ku damba, yang ku nanti, tiada lain hanya kebebasan. Yang ku damba, yang ku nanti, tiada.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, speaking fast, I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past.
And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains at last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah.
Now that I've been through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams into modestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead I say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable.
Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No I'm not giving up, no I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind. I gotta make it, I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I've had for several ages. A vacant, modern kingdom for the taking.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
It's the best one. And so people came with their designs. In the end, they chose the design that my father had done, the Morning Star flag. And so this flag was installed then in 1961 on December 1st. My father was told that he could get killed if he stayed on, because they were obviously, they wanted Dutch New Guinea as a part of the Republic. And those new political leaders from Papua were standing in the way, of course, of that ideal from Indonesia itself. Quite rapidly, they had to leave a lot behind, and so they arrived at the airport here in Amsterdam in the Netherlands in 1962, in August 1962. A whole new life and a whole different life suddenly became reality.
Well, my grandfather always talked about the struggle, always. Starting from a very young age, he used to tell me about it. The stories my grandfather told were always kind of like mythical, you know, like it's a paradise and we have birds of paradise. And I was just like, what? That sounds like a fairy tale. But I couldn't believe it. It was too far away from me.
1st of December or just events, family meetings. Those were the times, the places where I started to learn our culture, about our culture. And that's also the place where I started to know what was happening in Papua. Why don't we hear about Papua? And then, well, we live in the time of internet. And then we search and we see, all right, this is going on.
So in my family, this idea of we do not have a home was very strong. So I remember that vividly as a child, that there was no home, although we had a house to live in.
The start was when we met independence leader Benny Wenda. Yeah, that was basically the moment that we were almost start to be part of Free West Papua campaign.
When I stepped on the floor, landing in Sentani Airport, I felt the earth creep into my feet and my legs. So there was a burst of energy going into my body. But the earth was kind of speaking to me, saying, yeah, you're home.
My grandfather moved back. So in 2010, he immigrated back to, well, it was supposed to be West Papua, but he ended up living in Jakarta. So that's when I first started noticing, like, okay, I have a very special family history. But the moment that I really got involved personally and started to read about it and, you know, trying to become an expert of my own family history, is actually when I went there for the first time myself, which was in 2017.
For the people here, I'm not Dutch. But when I'm in Papua, I'm not Papua, but I'm Dutch. But the way I see myself is that I'm a Papua.
I think that's the most important journey in my life, is finding out basically why Indonesian military assassinated my father, why we had to flee away from West Papua, because, you know, it haven't been educated at school, how West Papua is a former Dutch colony. We don't learn anything in the Dutch history book. So I think that journey learned me to understand how big injustice is in West Papua, that my father's story is just one of the more than 500,000 stories.
In a way, we have a sort of a privilege to live here, but at the same time, that privilege also brings responsibility.
Because there are so many problems, and it all goes back to or stems from them not being recognized as a fully human, almost. Their human rights are being abused, and, you know, the right for self-determination is being denied for over 60 years, you know.
Racism for me, you know, it's like it comes in here, it goes out there. I don't really focus on it. You know, I know myself. I know who I am. I know what I stand for. I know where I come from.
I think being a Papuan is a way of life. Is understanding. Is the connection itself with the homeland. And especially with my background, the way I lost my father, and understanding the situation in West Papua, how is it possible to not be connected with what is happening there, with the injustice which is happening on a daily basis, the racism by the Indonesian government. It keeps me busy every single day. My heart cries every day. And the healing is to express it here, to educate people about what is happening, and that is what I'm doing.
Saya kira semua yang berada di teritorial Indonesia adalah rakyat Indonesia, dan ini adalah NKRI, Negara Kesatuan Republik Indonesia, yang harus kita bangun bersama-sama. Ya, saya sudah mengajak mereka untuk berbicara bagaimana membangun Papua bersama-sama, bagaimana bersama-sama bisa mensejahterakan masyarakat, bagaimana mengejar ketertinggalan agar bisa sama sejajar dengan saudara-saudara yang lainnya. Dan saya kira nanti kalau memang ini direspon akan lebih baik.
Kita punya tujuan itu untuk bersatu, biar kamu dari Biak, Sorong, dari Kaimana, Fak-Fak, dari Merauke, kita harus bersatu. Biar kamu orang asli Papua atau peranakan Papua, orang Maluku atau orang Jawa, orang Manado, kalau ada hati untuk Papua itu kita bersatu.
I feel like the West and the Netherlands always feels like, yeah, we're super privileged and we do everything right here. But on the other hand, like morally, ethically, I don't feel privileged at all here, because I really miss the community vibe that I do feel in West Papua itself, but not so much in the Netherlands. So that's something that I miss from there.
I would love to go, let me say it that way, but because of my prominent activism, you know, I've been kind of blacklisted, and my security has not been guaranteed by the Indonesian government. So therefore that would not be an invitation for me to visit my beloved country.
I think the bottom line is in a democracy that the Republic of Indonesia strives to be, Papuans should be considered as full-blown citizens who have rights and who need to be respected. And I think that's not, that's not happening. So I think that's the most important thing, that they're taken seriously as citizens of the Republic of Indonesia.